Hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. Today we are taking a look at an app called Transcribe Plus Slow Down Music. Okay, so you can do some very cool stuff with Transcribe Plus. I mean, ridiculously useful stuff. Apart from the fact that it will speed up and slow down the track, maintaining its original pitch. So if you want to learn something, you can also speed the track up by up to 12 semitones in either direction, like this. And the pitch won't speed up. If you increase the pitch, it won't speed up the tempo unless you adjust the speed. Okay. But what it does brilliantly is it will take this audio track and it will split it in up to 4 stems of separate audio. Now, I was a little bit skeptical because, I know that software can do that, but sometimes there's just way too many artifacts. This, however, sounds really great. So here's a couple of things we can do with just an ordinary track, okay? And then we'll get into the really neat stuff in a sec. So speed, or just wait till Joe starts singing. Now, there is very little artifacts going on there. I can't hear any at that rate. Still pretty good, and I don't think I'd need to go any lower than that, but you can. Let's try speeding it up. Speeding it up, obviously, you will hear some at the higher rates sort of thing.
Round in a circle, chasing my tail, not enough hours left in a day.
Apart from anything else, you can export this stem, obviously, or the independent stems. But apart from anything else, say, for instance, you'd made a track, I don't know, a couple of years ago, and you just wanted to knock it up a little bit. Like, that really could have done with being a bit faster. This is great.
Upside down and downside up, chasing my tail like a deranged pup. Pause button on my life has broken. The accelerator is pushed down tight, not open. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Life's at full speed and the brakes are gone.
Now, pitching up a semitone here or a semitone there, either below or above, is great, because if you might want to take this, what's remarkable about this is I can now take this vocal completely out and you could get another singer to sing it. Do you see what I mean? Or you could take the bass out, the drums out. Wait until you see it's fab. But we'll do it the pitch. Okay, so let's get into the cool stuff. You can scrub audio. You can set loop points. So you can set loop points anywhere you like this. And then that audio will just continually loop. Go back to before the loop point, obviously. And turn it off. We'll go to our audio here. So another ideal learning tool there, you can just delete loop points like this. And then you can actually, I'll use my fingers for this, but you can zoom in and out of audio as well. And then if you don't want to scrub the audio, but you just want to move around to a particular point, you can use this bottom line here. Okay, furthermore, before we get into splitting stems, we have here different themes we can choose from. You choose the theme that's most comfortable for your eyes. You can sum it to mono here, and then you've got choice. Then you can show the EQ toolbar like this, which is nice. So now it gives you an EQ. So if we like move to say here where there's lots of stuff going on, let's hit play.
Not enough hours left in a day. Upside down and downside up. Chasing my tail like a deranged hawk. The pause button on my life.
Awesome. It's just awesome stuff. It's so impressive. It really is. It's just great. What else you have? You can set flags and loop points and stuff like that. Anyway, and then you have a tutorial. But really, it's very simple. It's very simple, very straightforward. Let's do this. Let's hit this where it says isolate vocals, bass, drums, instruments. We hit this, and we have choices. We have choices. We can choose vocals, bass. So that's your header. 4 stems would be vocals, bass, drums, and instruments. Then you have vocals and all instruments, and then just 1 stem would be vocals only, drums only, bass only, instruments only, or just accompaniments only. That would be strings, piano, synths, etc. So let's do vocals, bass, drums, and instruments. Now, once we've done this, it will start to process. It takes about 90 seconds, but honestly, the results are spectacular. And once you close and reopen an app or open another project, anything that you've already prepared here will be remembered as a split stem sort of thing. So you're not having to wait again. Anyway, I'll cut this here for the remainder of this. So now it gets to the point where it says loading stems, and then you get this. It's just brilliant. Right, okay, so obviously there are going to be a few artifacts, okay? That's pretty much unavoidable. But the degree of quality is just spectacular. So let's play this track again. And we have the vocals, the drums, the bass, and then the instruments.
Get out of bed, I got a dream.
Let's take out the instruments.
No going forward, but there's no going back. Can't see the damn woods for the trees. I remember when life used to be a breeze.
How brilliant is that?
What a breeze, what a breeze. Round in a circle, chasing my tail. Not enough hours left in a day. Upside down and downside up. Chasing my tail like a deranged pup. Accelerator is pushed down, tight knot open.
So you get the idea of how ridiculously cool that is. Right, so let's load another track. I'm show you how to load another track. So I'm going to go to here. Okay, we click on this, and we can go from music library. It won't load DRMs, obviously. Protected files. Browse. But this is fantastic. Say I wanted to remix this track. Do some further adjustments to the EQ, stuff like that. Oh, it's just brilliant. And then hit browse, and we can access our files app. So I've got audio share open here already, and I'm going to choose this track, Another Normal Day, and it loads in like this. So we're going to just quickly play a little bit of it, then we'll split the stems up for this. Now this will make more sense because it's basically just 4 instruments sort of thing. So okay, so we'll go through the process again. We hit the little toaster, and then we go isolate vocals, bass, drums, and instruments, and then we'll do vocals, bass, drums, and instruments, and then we just wait for it to encode. So I'll cut it again here, and then we join it when it's encoded. It takes about a minute and a half, so you don't want to watch that for a minute and a half, do you? Back at the end of the loading process, and we'll have the stems. Here we go. So it's split it into 4 tracks, as you would expect. We take this back to the beginning, and I'm sure some of you are seeing how useful this is going to be now.
When you wake up in the morning and you have a little yawning and you've rubbed the night away, go to the bathroom and you look for your toothbrush. It's down the toilet again, It's not so funny when you ain't got no money.
For learning stuff, this is phenomenal if you want to make adjustments. Now, although you can hear the audio artifacts, obviously, because it would be practically impossible to split it without, or really, genuinely. But say, for instance, you want to just take a vocal out. It's remarkable. Then I could take any of these stems. You can export the stems separately into another app, make further EQ adjustments, fix it all up.
Got fleas again. Walk down the street, got socks on your feet, thinking about your day. Hop in the cab and order pie and mash, and wonder how you'll pay. How I'll pay. It's not so funny when you ain't got no money and the cat's left out in the rain. Price of fish has gone through the roof and the dog's got fleas again. Back at the flat, you're looking at your tat and wondering what else to do. What's on the box? Oh, it's some old crap they're playing on BBC Two. You sit on the sofa watching Squeak and Rover, wondering what they'll say. Get my dinner, Mom. The dog's got a slipper and the cat's got a kipper. Another normal day. It's not so funny when you ain't got no money and the cat's left out in the rain. The price of fish has gone through the roof and the dog's got fleas again. Have an order pie and mash and wonder how you'll pay. How I'll pay. It's not so funny when you ain't got no money and the cat's left out in the rain. Price of fish has gone through the roof and the dog's got fleas again.
So you can see also that the speed and the pitch also work, obviously, with the stems as well. Guys, there you go. Oh. You can also, if you've got a track that has video footage, so if you're playing a piano, for instance, or you've got a visual of playing a piano, you can watch the video. You'll see it says show video when possible when you import, like say from your piano roll or something, or your files. You can you can also just restore the original track. But you can see the video as well, and also slow it down, and then you could learn the piece of music, etc. It doesn't work. You don't need to use a track with vocals. It will just split instruments up as well. Top job. I can't tell you how great this is. Now, it's been out a while, but it keeps getting updated and improved. It uses machine learning to do the encoding for the track split. I'm super impressed. I am. I can't tell you. I really am. I think it's a great app. The base app is free. Okay. Here's the thing: the app is free, but you only get 45 seconds of usage. which is fair enough. I think the cost of the app is $14.99. Now, I don't know about you, but I personally think it's worth it because it's remarkable what you can do. You can take any piece of music you like, put it in, split it up, slow it down, speed it up, adjust the pitch. I think it's really good. I really do. But I think it does it very well as well. To be fair, you know, it's remarkably good how it splits up the audio. Remarkably good. Guys, can't say enough good things about this app. Bless you all for watching it. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, or subscribe to the channel, or consider becoming a Patreon. Help what me and Joe do here at the Sound Test Room. And yeah, bless you all. I will see you later. Transcribe Plus. It's called Transcribe Plus Slow Down Music, but I mean, it should have been Transcribe Plus, the brilliant app that will split your audio into stems so that you can go and remix them, but they could fit that on the App Store. See you later. Ta-ra.